It's Mario trailer time. It's Mario trailer time. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. Why wasn't I prepared? I was sitting here just doing other stuff. Okay. We can go back a little. We'll wait for Mr. Miyamoto to show up. Okay. Hi chat. Yeah, because they're in the future. Oh, not playing. And desktop audio is recording. Okay. Where's Mr. Miyamoto? Oh my gosh. Alright, okay. It's time for another Mario movie trailer. I'm excited. Because I have the mind of a child.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru
This man
Miyamoto
is,
from Nintendo.
I believe, 80 years old now.
Today, I'm
Turned
excited
80 very
for you all
recently.
to see the second trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The first trailer we released in October was seen by lots and lots of people around the world. Thank you all for supporting this movie.
I like the first trailer. I feel more and more fond of it as the time passes.
And I'm not supposed to say anything else.
It's just like really solid, I think.
Well, Chris-san, let's introduce our special guests.
Okay.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san.
This is Illumination Man.
Anya Taylor-Joy, the incredible actor who
This
voices
is
Princess Peach in our movie.
Peach.
It was
the
important
chess
to
gambit lady.
performers who could inhabit a wide
Why is my mic maxing out so much?
with audiences.
Turn it down a little bit.
Anya brings another dimension to this character. Whether
Hello?
she's leading
Hello?
the Toads
Okay.
or going head to head against the King of the Koopas.
I don't know why it's
I'm
maxing so
delighted to
easily.
introduce you to your princess.
Okay.
Hello, Nintendo Direct and Mario.
Once again, very unprofessional.
Just moments away from seeing
Mic quality poor. Recorded in like her house or something. It's just strange. It's just strange. It's like somebody hasn't done this before.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if it's Nintendo's newness to this or if Illumination hasn't bothered doing these cast interviews.
Perfect for Princess Peach. I'm also looking forward to this person's performance. Playing Donkey Kong.
Oh, it's Seth Rogen.
Hi there, I'm Seth Rogen, and for my entire life, I've been a fan of the worlds created by Miyamoto.
Sure.
In
Okay.
fact, my dog is named Zelda. Ever since I was a kid playing Play Choice 10, I remember looking
Play
at Mario
Choice
Brothers
10?
and thinking, they ever make a movie out
Huh?
of this, I better be.
Wait, what? Play choice 10. Whoa. That's a deep cut. Huh. Alright. Okay, sure. Huh?
I thank you, and Zelda does too.
That's a cute dog.
Thanks, Seth-san. In my neighborhood, there's a cat named Mario and a dog named Koopa. Okay then, let's press the start button again.
Alright, here we go. I guess I don't need captions. It's Mario. He's in a gladiator type arena. Oh, there's banana motifs. Okay, here's Seth. I like Donkey Kong's depiction here. Oh, look, it's Cranky. It's very DKCS design.
But I'm about to rule the world.
Wow.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
You think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Okay. Oh, I like the little map. Woo!
To stop that monster. How? Look at us. We're adorable.
I got this. No problem.
Okay, he's like bad. He doesn't do stuff automatically. I guess it's fun that he's bad. You know, it like, ooh, ooh.
Universe out there.
Ah, Yoshi's! Oh, I'm happy.
They're all counting on us.
This actually could be good. more and more I'm like,
No pressure.
this will be. There's Mario Kart. We got a Mario Kart sequence too. They're on the Rainbow friggin' Road. It's the road that you go when you die. Okay. They really emphasize though he's gonna do like a bit more of a voice. Everybody complained. Oh, he's not really doing the voice. Okay, okay. Let's is there a
How was that?
okay. Good.
It looks like we'll be able to see a new side of Princess Peach, played by Anya-san.
Good,
Donkey
good.
Kong was there too.
Made her like a girl boss, but she was always a girl boss. She did a lot of girl boss stuff in a lot of
It was
games.
also my debut title. We've also changed his design for the first time since he became a 3D model in the original Donkey Kong Country game. Some of you may have noticed, but for this movie, we seized the opportunity to give him a comical personality and design reminiscent of the original character.
Sure.
What do you think?
It's
Well, that's all for now.
burlier, more
I hope
Popeye-y.
you're all looking forward to
Alright. Let's begin our lore analysis. There's a lot of very enticing shots in this. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I don't know. They're making it like this kind of like fish out of water type thing. Which I think makes a lot of sense because then a lot of the comedy can come from the fact that he's just incompetent. Like most of the big jokes in this trailer where he's incompetent. Which like, I don't know, it kind of gives you like more of a focus on the world too. Like it's not just trivial for him to traverse all this stuff. I like here that the floating blocks are kind of like rigged up. It's kind of interesting. There's vines and stuff. I just like the theming and the motifs of all of this. The bananas. Pretty cool. Some like Donkey Kong Country stuff in there too. I like it's all apes watching. This is kind of strange. This is like very different than any sort of Kong society we've ever seen, where normally it's like they don't actually have that many members compared to all the Kremlins and stuff. It's interesting delivery. It's like he's almost like begrudgingly saying, oops, begrudgingly saying like, let's a go, like let's a go. So it's like very, you know, different context. Then he gets owned. Nice comedic timing, very basic. We got Cranky Kong here, that's cool. Very like DKC reminiscent designs, which I like. Very classic. Not too over exaggerated or anything. I think Peach looks good too.
Not sure if you know who I am.
This scene is fun. Look, they're stacking. There's like a pea plant. We got different types of Shy Guys running around. There's a Sniffit. They're like really seeding it with like a lot of fun Mario stuff. Oh, there's a Sumo Bro back there. I love that. One's got like a spiny helmet. They're tossing this bomb around for fun. I don't know. I just like the idea that like the all the soldiers of Bowser's army have like personality in and of themselves, and they're not just like robotically loyal, but instead they're just kind of like whatever. I guess we'll go do some evil. Like in Super Mario RPG when he's always having to like rally his troops and stuff. I like that kind of feel. All these Bowser statues are quite interesting.
Not sure if you know who I am.
They're like different poses, and it almost seems like they're different King Koopas from the past. Like the designs seem pretty different. So I'll see these like big speakers. I guess they're like having a party. I like all of this delivery. I really like Charlie Day. I think he's doing a good job not doing like too much of a caricature. Kind of just like a balanced performance that he can sustain through a whole movie. I think this writing is like pretty funny.
One problem.
You think I know every human that's wearing a mustache and has an identical suit as me? Funny.
Mustache just like
It's pretty traditional like quipcore writing, but you know, this is kind of interesting that he is like a plumber. That's going to be like part of his character. So he's incompetent as a platformer, as a jump man, at least at this part of what we've seen of the movie. But then he will become his actual good plumber skills are going to be relevant somehow. Somehow he uses this to transverse the Mushroom Kingdom better, or all of these linked kingdoms, understanding the technology of warp pipes or something. So I think this is like actual Brooklyn. Like this is pre go to the Mushroom Kingdom. This shot I think is great.
Bowser is coming.
Okay, this is really cool. So I think this kind of shows, you know, maybe the main areas we're going to see in the movie. This looks like a Yoshi type island. The very rounded hills, the colorful rounded hills. That looks like a big egg on top. This might be where DK is. Yeah, there's the big monkey head. So I think they're just going to be like, we got to go visit all the kingdoms and make sure they're all Gucci. I'm not sure where the like Boo Mansion is going to take place that we saw. Really excited for like an Egyptian world. That's like a very common area in Mario games, deserty type levels. I think they're gonna have a lot of fun with that.
Together, we are going to stop that
I like that they have these paintings that look like they could be levels in Mario 64.
monster. Look at us.
This I think is cute.
We're adorable.
I like that the two toads back here make a little heart.
Adorable.
It's cute. This scene really excited me because I was thinking about it. I'm like, what kind of action scenes do I want from this movie? I think it's going to primarily be a comedy, but there's definitely going to be some action, some fight scenes. And it's like, what I would want, ideally, is if they can capture the sort of awe that I have when watching skilled actual Mario gameplay, okay? Because the way Mario interacts with a level isn't really that complex, but it has like a very, very high skill ceiling. But the thing is, you have to kind of establish like his limitations and like the rules of how he can move. And then what's exciting is seeing those pushed to like the very limits and seeing what's capable, given that, oh, he can only jump this high, he can only run so fast. So I think with him starting off as like this like fish out of water character and he's like incompetent at platforming, they could really build up that sensation very well. But I think if they just kind of like cheap it out, if they did this like an action sequence in any other animated movie, it wouldn't really be that interesting. Okay, like he's running across these things, they're falling behind him. Oh, cool, I gotta dodge that. I gotta jump. Maybe I gotta wait for this platform a little bit. Oh, geez, I'm like ducking and weaving around these bullet bills. Like, it's all very route, but I think if they could somehow capture a sense of like limitation that made you impressed with like how quickly he's doing it given how slowly he did it before, and it's not just kind of like arbitrarily based on the needs. Like, I don't want to see some stuff where it's like, oh man, that's so high up, oh, I gotta like really jump, whoa. It's like, no, he's Mario, he jumps only one height, he's got to come up with another way. He's got to like, you know, do a side flip and then wall jump here and then grab the ledge here, you know? Like, if they can somehow capture that. This is like maybe a big ask. And at the same time, though, it shouldn't really be, because there's already a model of exactly what I want, which is like watching Mario Odyssey speedruns or Mario 64 speedruns or whatever, right? Like, if they just looked at that, if they looked at that kind of movement, just like the very quick decision making and stuff, even though it's animated, even though it's like, you know, tasks, I think that could look really, really cool. And they certainly are leaning into environments where this sort of fun can happen.
I got this. No problem.
But yeah, this is like fun because he's like interacting with the objects in ways that like you wouldn't really even think about.
No problem.
You know, here it's like kind of trivial in a game, but this makes you confront, oh god, in real life that would actually be really scary. So that's kind of fun. One thing I don't really like though is that I wish this stuff was like a little more gamey. I guess they're kind of going for the fun of it being these game icons being presented realistically, but there's like the realistic physics of how these things are swinging around, that they have like a pendulum, you know, like they hesitate at the top a little bit. I actually don't like that as much as if they were just consistently rotating as they would in a real game, right? Same with this, okay? First off, it makes this like weird video game noise. They never make that noise. That's not in the video game. So they added something that's more video gamey. Also the fact that it drops instantly like a pratfall. It's okay, but let's think about what these are. These are called donut blocks, okay? And they're supposed to be kind of like long rice cakes. And the idea is that they kind of sink. And it's sort of like a joke because like, why are they floating in the first place? But they sink slowly. They sink under weight. It's not like a trap. Like, it's not an instant thing. It's something that kind of exists in the nature of Mario World onwards. Okay? It's just... It's like not quite right. But I understand that they're doing it for the sake of comedy, and it is funny. Or at least I get that it's funny. It's not personally gonna make me guffaw, but, you know. Same with, like, the scene is making the Cheep Cheep really realistic and stuff. The terror of if that was real. And then here we see something probably very late into the movie where Mario is competent. The way he's flying with the Tanuki suit bugs me. If he had the cape on, okay, sure, you can fly like that. The Tanuki suit, you can't fly like this at all. There's no diving. You have the tail that can twirl you upwards. But it doesn't act like that at all. This scene is cool. I like that Peach is gonna become Fire Peach and that her outfit actually changed to the red and white motif when she touched it. Like, that's really cool.
Universe out there.
Very generic shots, whatever. She did the sassy female character pose and face.
Out there.
Like, told you so. But you know what? I like it. I like it. I am not at all surprised that this is how they're doing the Peach character, but I'm totally fine with it. This is maybe the most exciting shot in the whole movie because I love Yoshi with all my heart and soul, and look at all of them. Look at how many colors there are. They're stampeding, which is something that, like, is kind of like old school Yoshi lore. Nowadays, Yoshi kind of only shows up as, like, just the Yoshi, and he's, like, just your buddy, and he kind of just, like, lives in society. But the Yoshi animal is constantly, like, just stampeding around and, like, going on, like, bizarre adventures of their own direction.
A lot of
That's a scene that's basically out of every, like, Smash Bros. Intro movie. This is the Ice Kingdom that we saw in the previous trailer. This is a shot from the previous trailer. This is... I'm thinking, okay, Mario learned some sort of warp power because of his instincts as a plumber, and that's how he becomes this unlikely hero that can transverse between the different realms of the world. Yeah, we can even see the warp pipes here.
They're all counting on it.
Nice. Luigi, so I'm guessing this is right at the very start of the movie that they get ripped apart into different parts of the world. Oh my god, I gotta go find my brother.
No pressure.
That's a cute line, whatever. The writing is very, very generic. Okay, this part is intriguing. Really great action sequence to do in a movie. I think racing scenes just are always such a visual delight. And they can just have, they're like, can be so loaded with events and stuff. Let's check out these cars. We got DK in the car. Toad is in some crazy monster truck. Peach on the motorcycle. That's badass. And then they land on the Rainbow Road. Pretty sweet. I'm guessing this is like maybe right before the final showdown. This looks like... Who could this be? Maybe Cranky? Oh, gosh. Are these all Kongs? Is this maybe... Oh, Mario has finally earned the respect of the Kong Kingdom. We're gonna help them out by giving them this crazy Mad Max gorilla army. It's hard to say. Yeah, I can't really tell what's going on here. DK has a funny face on this frame. Like, what is this? Who are these people? Are they chasing Mario? Or he looks triumphant. It feels like this is their force that they're gonna go battle Bowser with. Okay, and then this delivery is, like, confusing to me. Like, why is he talking like that? Is it just to try to appease the haters? And why does it make a jumping noise when he jumps in his cart, which never happens in any Mario Kart game, but it doesn't make a jumping noise when he just jumps? The use of video game soundtrack has been sound effects has been very, very strange and inconsistent, but... Alright. Overall, I'm quite happy, though. It looks like it will be a very visual treat. The comedy is not that annoying. The characterization is about what I would expect. But basically, like, what I want to see is, like, fan service. The more, like, little references they can make, the more obscure, the better. The happier I'm going to be. A sense of, like, world and, like, continuity that, like, we're seeing the Mushroom Kingdom as if it was an actual place that exists and seeing their like society and culture and stuff. Looks like we're gonna get that in spades, plus seeing that for a bunch of other kingdoms as well. Action sequences, you know, I already kind of outlined my expectations and my beefs with what we've seen, but I think they'll be fun no matter what. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. This is the most I've looked forward to an animated movie in quite some time. April, my birthday. Happy birthday to me. All right, and that's it. Okay, bye. I'm going to IKEA.